Welcome back, guys, to Java Space. We are going to look at the info endpoint. It's going to be a very short and brief video. So the info endpoint is one of the endpoints that are provided by the actuator by default, but surprisingly this endpoint just returns an empty body by default. So normally you would ask, what can I use this endpoint for? So this endpoint is normally used to expose arbitrary information about your application, generic information about the application, like the application name, description, version of the application. You could also include build information for your application. So I'm not going to demonstrate these two approaches here. So this is how you can customize what your info endpoint receives using the property files. You can actually hard code the app name, description, and the version like this, or maybe you want to take those values from your Maven configuration file, the POM file. Then you can specify them like this. But sometimes you might want to expose information from maybe a database into your info endpoint. So this is what I'm going to show you in this video quickly. At the moment, I'm just going to see my application is running. If I hit info, as you can see, it's returning an empty body at the moment. So I have this class called quiz InfoContributor, which implement contributor. I have a quiz repository, which is a repository that retrieves data from a database. This is just it is. So I'm using in-memory database for now. So I'm just going to make this a bin. So what I'm doing here, I'm retrieving one quiz by ID, and then I'm populating that quiz data in here. Then I'm building I'm actually building the map, as you can see. Then I'm putting all the values here. So let me put string here. So I'm gonna say toString. Alright, that should be it. Alright, then I can run the app. So let's run the app and see what we got. So now we can hit the info endpoint again and see what we got. As you can see, we have information now from the info endpoint. This data comes from a database. So as to the way you wanna like build it here, I just build it arbitrarily. So I could have maybe put questions count here and replace it like this. Obviously I'll have to say toString dot toString. Okay, so what I need to do, I can say, okay, let me just say it's fine. And then also I wanna do put here. Then I wanna run my question. So obviously now it's a full a map, as you can see. They are in one component, which is quiz, and everything is put here together. So this is how you can customize your info endpoint using Java configuration.